My name is Kavanach. I'm a lecturer in the Department of Biology at NUI Maynooth, and I'm presenting on Beemune, a new therapy for diseases in bees. Most people would consider bees to be important because they make honey, but they do something which is far more important, and that is they pollinate crops. So they will bring pollen from one flower to another, they pollinate the egg or the ova that's there, and then that develops into a fruit. If you think of an apple, an orange, and so on. So bees pollinate. In the US this is a major market, but unfortunately the numbers of bees are dying. They're seriously ill, they're under a lot of stress, and the numbers are declining. And that has major implications for the food industry, because it is estimated that bees contribute to the production of up to 40% of world food production. So if they're sick, well, that won't happen, that food production will be lost. So what we're hoping to do, we're developing a therapy to treat diseases in bees, to make them resistant to the common pathogens so that they survive the winter hibernation period, which is when they get most infections, and also then that come the spring they'll be healthier and able to carry on their important work of pollinating. If you ask people, they think bees and honey and that's it, and occasionally they might say wax, because traditionally candles were made from beeswax, but that really is, those two activities are really not that significant in the greater scheme of things. Their main use now for us is in pollinating crops. The situation is getting so serious at the moment that bee populations are declining throughout the world, and in some parts of the US in particular it may actually be too late to arrest the decline. So that's one challenge. The second challenge is to get our therapy into use with the beekeepers, with the farmers, and also to get it approved by the regulatory bodies. There is a recognition now by the regulatory bodies that the situation is so drastic that they need to bring forward some therapy and some cure, but it's to convince them that this therapy that we have is the one that will solve, or at least contribute to solving the problem. We're hoping to sell the product to commercial beekeepers who have large numbers of hives, and they're not interested in honey production, they're just interested in pollination services. We want to develop this company to bring our product first of all to the US, where there's lots of commercial beekeepers, and we're primarily looking for somebody who can pioneer entry of this product into the US market. So they would need to be able to set up a distribution chain, to source suppliers of the raw material, to generate the product, to distribute it, to assist in getting regulatory approval. Once we can enter the US market and begin selling it there, we're also looking then to develop into the Argentinian market, which are big honey producers and also pollinators, and other European markets. So in terms of developing the company, we need somebody who will spearhead the introduction of our product into the big global markets.